Hey guys, and welcome to a new episode of What Wea Podcast. I'm right here with my friend Chris Fetterman. How the fuck are you doing today, Chris?
Doing good, man. How the fuck you doing?
I'm doing pretty damn good too, my man. My man.
And our friend, good friend, who came here.
Who came here? Who's Mr.
Lester
Nobody.
Ransom. Lester Ransom.
Yeah, how are you doing, Lester?
Hey, I had me a good day, and
We should invite Lester. He should be like a part of the podcast. What do you think?
Lester's hilarious. Yeah, he was
know?
great. He was a great addition.
Mm-hmm. I think we should seriously consider like adding him to the podcast like forever.
Yeah. Constant
Then
addition.
what do we call it then? Will it still be What Wea?
What where?
What Wea? My... I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. No.
Brothers with attitude.
Brothers with that, yeah.
Amigos with attitude.
Amigos with attitude. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah. We should totally invite him more often. So we weren't here last week. A lot of people asked me, "Yo, where the fuck is What Wea Podcast?" And we're like, "Buddy, you know, we're on vacation.
Yeah.
September 18th. You know, that's where all them girls at."
Exactly
What
what
were you
they were
doing?
doing, motherfucker.
Yeah. What were you doing? 18th September.
I was in New Orleans.
You were at New Orleans. So
Yeah.
you went back to the States.
I went back to the States for my parents' 40th wedding anniversary.
Really? And they got married when? When is their actual anniversary? Is it the 18th?
Sometime in September. I don't know what date. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Something.
Okay. It would be funny, though,
Sometime
if it was the
along
actual
time.
18th.
If it, yeah,
Yeah, because it would mean it has double meaning for you. Well, double
Sure,
meaning
sure.
for your parents, actually.
yeah, for them.
Yeah. So how long were you there for?
Was it for 4.5 days
Is it worth it?
to go back?
Yeah?
Yes.
No, I mean, obviously it's worth it to go back, but for 4 days? Like all the hustle and the plane and all that?
I don't know.
For
I mean,
4 days?
I was suspicious before I left. Like, shit, I'm gonna take a 12-hour flight
Mhm.
and show up like with whatever, like
Jet lagged.
fucking
Yeah.
jet lag, and it's gonna ruin my trip. But as soon as I saw my parents again, my brother, my sister, I haven't
You were
seen them
like,
together as a crew
Uh-huh.
because we're really gringo about our family.
Uh-huh.
Like once every 4 years, like we got, you know.
Yeah, you get all of them together.
Yeah.
Not like here that they get together every fucking weekend.
Yep. Every
Yeah.
fucking weekend.
Yeah. So what, you saw them for 4 years? You hadn't seen them all together?
Yeah. It's like I
That's
see more
crazy.
eclipses than I see of my whole family together.
Yeah.
To be honest.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but you live here, so it's not that crazy.
I guess, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, even so, like my brother's really far away from my mom and dad. My
Mhm.
sister also.
Yeah.
So getting everyone together, the stars align,
Uh-huh.
fucking takes forever. So when it does happen,
Yeah.
I can be cool with only seeing them for.
Yeah, I guess. 4 days. Was it too expensive, the trip there and back? Or was it all paid for? They say, don't worry about it, Chris. You know, you're the
In
one
this
living
case-
in the third world country.
Yep.
Here you go, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah, basically what happened was they invited me up. It was all paid for. Because I have no money. Thank God. I have no fucking money. I'm scraping by.
Scraping by, yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to pay for a fucking Balo flight. It
Yeah,
was
that's
less
what I
than that.
thought.
It was like 800 Luca.
Yeah, go to forward and back. Round trip.
Yeah, round trip.
Round trip. Hey, we had a jet lagged. That could be a word of the day.
Jet lag.
I know that a lot of people don't know what jet lag is.
Okay.
Is there a Spanish term for jet lag? I think not.
No, sería dolor
Así
de la
como
cabeza. No, that's
dolor
so
de
lame.
avión? No, I don't know.
Eh,
Yeah, it doesn't exist. Jet lag.
like el lag. Igual,
Sí.
and people understand lag, right?
Yeah, they
'Cause of-
understand lag like because of the internet,
Yeah.
right? So jet lag is like when you feel that your body has been left behind because you were on a plane, I guess, something like that, right? So you
Yeah.
show up and it's like, oh, it's here, it's 5 hours earlier.
When all of a sudden you're seeing like fewer frames as you're looking around because you haven't slept at
So
all.
you're dropping some frames there.
Yeah.
That's el chiste de audiovisual, is that? Dropping frames here and there. Dropping frames like crazy. Speaking of dropping frames, I got a decent internet now.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I know. I mean, actually...
I really it blew my mind when you told me that you had terrible internet.
Yeah.
Because you upload really like
Yeah, once a
gigantic
week.
videos, man.
I know. Yeah, I think I told you about it before, that what I have to do is that I had to upload them before. I had to leave them uploading at night.
Okay.
And sometimes I wake up in the morning and it'll be like, error. And I'm like, fuck you, do it all over again.
Yeah, and this is like a job for you. This
Yeah.
is like another job for you.
Yeah.
And you fucking live with shitty internet? How'd you do that?
I don't know, man. I guess I just got used to it. Well, when I started, I had no fucking computer to edit either. So I had to ask a friend of mine to lend me his computer, and I had to edit on Movie Maker, too.
No.
Yeah, like whenever I loaded the clips onto it beforehand, I would have to like preload them like an hour before, just so it could like do the pre-render.
Oh, man.
You know?
The dark ages.
The dark ages. And then I would try to get everything like together, and you can only put one audio pita. How do you say pita? Like one audio clip? Track. There you go. You can put only one audio track on Movie Maker. So what I would have to do is I would have to export like the audio of mine in the studio, and then I have to render all that, and then throw it again to Movie Maker, and then put the music file, like the curtain, right on top of it, and then render it all over again.
Oh, shit.
And then upload the fucking thing. And if I uploaded it, like hopefully nobody had to use the internet. You know, I would have to ask people here, like, are you going out? Yeah, okay. What time are you going to be back? I don't know, like in 3 more hours. Okay, good. You know, then I could upload something.
No way.
Or if not, I have to do it at night.
Okay.
You know, with the risk that you will wake up the next morning and be like, oh, fuck me, you know, error.
Yo, this is like some Steve Jobs, how he started Apple shit in his garage.
I know,
what I'm
right? It sounds like
this
that.
This like crazy shit.
Yeah, maybe then 10 years from now when I'm cruising, when I'm chilling it in the Caribbean, I'll be like, yeah, I remember those days when I had a fucking Movie Maker. And I had to ask a friend for his computer because I didn't even have a computer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
It was bullshit, I know.
Windows Movie Maker even. I think that's the most shocking thing for me.
Yeah. It's have you ever worked on it's like editing on a folder. It's so fucked up, yeah. I remember that once, so then I started with Premiere. I got like another computer that was it wasn't awesome, but it was not as shitty as the one that I had before.
Okay.
And I remember trying it out, and I was looking at tutorials and crap, and I was like, I don't really understand it, you know? Like, I knew how to use it, but I was way totally slow with it.
Yeah, it took
slow.
me like 2 or 3 months to learn Premiere.
Yeah.
I mean, not like strictly dedicating my time to Premiere, but like doing videos on the side.
Yeah, so what happened to me was I kind of knew how to do it, but it just took me forever. So I remember once I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it with Movie Maker again, and I didn't know how to.
Oh, no.
No, it's so unintuitive. I saw it, and I was like, how the fuck was it? ¿Cómo se hacía esta wea? Así, like, I didn't know how to fucking use it.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it was crazy. And yeah, the internet the building does not have any feasibility for the internet.
Oh, so how'd you get your NASA internet here?
So I called everybody, all the fucking brands that have internet, and they all said, no, sorry, your building is not, able to run it, like fibra óptica or whatever. I was like, God damn it, yeah. So I went over to my neighbor right next door. There's like something that's called like accounting software.pcl or whatever, you know? And I'm like, these guys can't have fucking shitty internet that I have, right? So I just knocked on the door and I said, hey, how the fuck did you do it? And he's like, why? Like he thought I was going to, que me iba a colgar del Culiao.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, no, because I need a higher internet, but everywhere that I call, everybody just tells me to fuck right off. And he's like, no, tuvimos que hacer nosotros un contrato con Entel Empresas, is what it's called.
Entel Empresa?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a fucking business now.
Well, I had to turn into a business.
Okay.
So like if you're just a normal Joe, you don't need this fucked up internet that we can provide.
How much does this cost, by the way?
It's not that expensive. It's like $35.
Okay.
$35 to $40. I used to pay $20 for that fucking horrible shit.
But did you play online video games with the internet?
No, of course not. Of course not. Never.
But now you can. Now you do.
I haven't even tried. Yeah, because I only got it yesterday.
Oh, man, you got so much to explore.
I know. It was so funny. So I was uploading, I was uploading the video, the other podcast that I do, Patriarcalmente Hablando. Those are usually pretty heavy because they're video and audio, and they're like an hour and a half long at least. So eso pesan like 1 gigabyte at least.
One jigger.
Yeah, a jigger. And I remember that beforehand, this one isn't that heavy. This one is like 600. So beforehand, 600 MBs for me, it would be like 5 hours. No kidding.
Okay.
5-6 hours. And so I had to upload this one. I was like, okay.
How fast was it?
Let's see how fast it is. So I just put upload, and then it took me, I swear to God.
Before you could peel a carrot.
Before I could peel. No, it took me. It was up faster than I was able to write the title of the video.
And the title was 2 words.
No, the title was like 7 words.
Okay.
But still, I was like, and as I was typing, I was watching it go, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. And it was up.
Like Neo just got all these abilities downloaded.
I know. It was
shit.
fucking crazy.
I know Kung Fu.
Yeah, I know Kung Fu. That's what I should have said.
Yeah.
It was crazy,
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it was crazy. And I remember yesterday I uploaded like a story. I was like, yeah, I got some decent internet now. And they're like, decent, motherfucker? That's NASA shit, man.
That's awesome.
You know? Yeah, so good. Which is funny because everybody that I called, nobody wanted to give me any fucking internet.
Why would they?
Why would they, right?
You're just
I'm a
gonna
normal
criticize
Joe.
them.
Yeah, exactly.
You fucking
I should.
buen amargo,
I
Culiao.
should, yeah. I should fucking criticize. I'll do a video on internet companies. Be like, fuck all of you, except Intel. You know? You're okay. You know, all these other guys, fuck them. So, what were we going to talk about today? What do we have for today? Do we have anything at all?
We're going to delve a little bit into political stuff.
Political stuff?
The politic. From Trump to Piñera.
To Bernie Sanders?
To Bernie Sanders. To Warren, the other Democratic candidate.
Oh, Warren. Okay. Oh, so you did your homework.
I did some research. Went to CNN.com, buddy.
Oh, okay. Aren't they like really biased though?
I mean, they're very clearly to the left.
Yeah, they're clearly to the left. What about Fox News? Those are clearly to the right.
That's
Aren't
like one of the
they?
few
Or no?
ones that's wildly to the right.
Really?
Like wildly to the right.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's interesting. See, because I don't know that. Like, for example, here in Chile, you have like newspapers like El Mercurio. That was
Yeah.
like really right. It's totally right.
But that was bought out during the dictatorship, right? To
I think so.
support the right.
Wow, that would be awesome. You know more about Chile than I do, you fuck.
I did my research for today.
Yeah,
man.
you did your research. Good on you, man. Okay, so Fox News is like really right then.
Fox News, it has a lot of like anchors that just love to yell.
Yeah.
There's like a segment of United States population of like aging white men who are just frustrated because they feel like they've been forgotten amidst these like Obama changes, and even before that there was Fox News, so they felt like threatened by the emerging economies in China and and Europe and I don't know, Japan and all these things.
Is that totally founded though, or do you think it's a bit paranoia?
I mean, the United States.
I mean, if you want to get
tremendous
political, man, like might as well, right?
Yeah. Well, it's imperialism still exists, right? Anything that threatens your own power, you feel threatened. Like, so yeah, China's emerging. They're different than us. They got eyes looking weird, and like. That's how
They
people
got those weird looking eyes, yeah.
and like, I think that they're real smart or something.
Yeah.
And people in the United States, like aging white men, are like, oh man, like they're taking our technologies and they're gonna steal our germs and all that.
There's an episode of South Park where Cartman is like scared of China taking over, that they're gonna take over the United States.
Okay.
Because he sees the opening of like the Olympics or whatever.
Beijing.
That occurred in Beijing.
That was nuts,
And
yeah.
it was fucking nuts, yeah. Like all these Chinese people like banging on drums at the same time. They're like, yeah, look how organized they are, man. They're gonna fucking take us over.
That's what they were saying. Like, we're coming, babe. we're coming.
Okay, but do you think, like I said, are they like totally out of their mind to think that, or could there be a little bit of right? Do you think like China's gonna try to take over?
They have like over 1 billion people. They could very easily take over.
They could, yeah, but would they want to though?
I mean, they want as much power as they can. That's just human nature.
Mm-hmm.
And they do. I don't know. They're more capitalist now, I guess, than they were before. But could they just take over? You mean like?
Yeah.
As in people. Oh, I work for. Like Chinese companies buy American companies.
Yeah, like Huawei buys fucking, I don't know, Walmart or something.
Shit, man. I don't know.
Could happen, right?
It could. But I feel like the United States has expanded so much in other places.
Yeah.
Between, like, even South America, right?
Of course, yeah.
How many fucking Starbucks are here now?
Yeah, how many fucking McDonald's are here?
Yeah.
And Burger Kings and whatnot.
I don't think
And
the
Mac
U.S. is
store.
going to stop expanding.
No. I think that's why they're so paranoid, too, because they've done it for, since they exist.
They know karma's a bitch.
Yeah. Free
like-
market can fuck you up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
As far as karma being a bitch, I was like, when I look at September 11th, how it happened in Chile, this is a really, like, far-fetched conspiracy theory.
I understand,
Like, karmic.
yeah.
Yeah, September 11th in Chile.
Yeah, it's the same date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the United States, it's September 11th.
Yeah.
Karma's a bitch, man.
Yeah.
The United States is going to get fucked by somebody. Maybe not China, maybe
Do you think
India.
so? Do you think so? Like with Trump, I remember, I don't know, man. Trump, like, what happens to me is that I find that Trump is like really popular to hate on. Like everybody fucking hates him, Like even the people that voted for him now fucking hate him. A lot of them.
His approval's like still around 40%. It's not that low.
It's not that low, right?
It's not that horrific. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Bush's was worse.
Yeah, but Bush was there for 2 terms though, right?
Yeah.
And so was Obama.
Yeah.
Do you think this guy will be here longer?
They're trying to drop him now with this another investigation.
Yeah, what happened with that? Last night I was eating at a place and I saw it like on the TV, but they had no audio on or anything.
Okay.
So what was up with that?
So now they're trying to impeach him to remove him from power again by saying he committed like acts, I guess, against the law or in some ways treason. The first time it was that he colluded or he worked with Russia to get basically to ruin Hillary Clinton's campaign in 2016.
Okay, it's like what happened with Zuckerberg too.
Sure.
That allegedly that Facebook had some part in helping Trump win.
So they had a huge investigation. It took over a year.
God.
And the Democrats were waiting in the United States. Like, this is it. We're going to get him. We're going to impeach his ass.
Yeah.
This is finally the time. And then the investigation came out. And at the end, it revealed some information that basically it found Trump to be innocent, that Russia acted on its own accord.
Really? Why the fuck would they act on their own accord?
There's some reason that Hillary... Shoot, what is it?
Was
basically,
it like her emails and shit?
I remember some controversy. I think it's unrelated.
Okay.
That she had her own private email server, and it's like, what is she doing with her?
That she deleted.
Yeah.
That she sneakily deleted.
I think Hillary had a lot of strong diction against Russia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I remember that if Hillary got elected, like, Putin would have stood for that.
Yeah.
I think that they had, like, really bad relationships.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
I used to find Hillary Clinton really attractive.
When?
When she was younger, like when she was with Bill Clinton.
She's cute.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
I'll put her in some pigtails.
Yeah. Put her on. Okay, so and now they're trying to impeach his ass with what?
Oh, so now they're saying that totally didn't work. All the media outlets looked terrible because they tried to impeach him.
Yeah.
To remove him for something that at the end he was found innocent.
What is impeachment though? Like the word in Spanish. What is it?
To remove the president for having committed some sort of crime.
Okay, but it's not only presidents that can get impeached though, right?
I think it's only presidents. I can't think of anything else that would get impeached.
Because actually, you know what is funny? Because when I was watching those news last night, I remember that it said impeachment in English. I was like, why would they use that word? And now I can't find it because the internet is not running. Fuck you, people.
Impeach like the durazno.
Impicharlo. Yeah. Okay, so now they're trying to impeach him for?
Yeah, so now they're saying he used Ukraine. He told Ukraine that he wouldn't give their forces money to support Ukraine against Russia, I guess. Mm-hmm. He was like, if you can get information about Joe Biden and or his son.
Oh, I've forgotten all about Joe Biden.
Yeah, you want to get like bad information about some handlings of Joe Biden's son. Mm-hmm. So the main competitor of Trump this upcoming election is probably going to be Biden, more than likely.
More than likely, really.
As boring as he is.
Yeah.
So Trump basically told Ukraine, I'm going to not give you resources unless you find information about Joe Biden on a phone call. And Trump admitted to it, basically. He's like, yeah, that's what we did. I called him.
Really?
Yeah. He didn't deny it. And apparently it's recorded, the phone call.
Holy fuck. How hard can it be to find dirt on this guy? Because he has, the whole grabbing by the pussy shit.
That came out right before the election.
Yeah. Remember he was saying, he
won.
boasted it. He was like, yeah, I just grabbed him by the pussy. Who cares?
Grab by the pussy.
Yeah.
Get your t-shirts now.
And he still fucking won. But that's because of the turnover states, though, right?
Yeah. Well,
could you explain a little bit like how the voting system works in the states?
So it's a really old system, antiquated, that was made in the Revolutionary War.
Okay.
Because back then, the United States is a huge country, like land-wise. So you couldn't just count every vote and send it to the main headquarters.
All right.
Every state counted their own votes. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it would have taken forever to do an election.
Okay.
So every state has a winner. There's 50 states now. Mm-hmm. It started back when there were, 13?
13 or something like that, yeah.
And now they've continued the same system. So it'd be like in Chile, if every region, the 16 regions, there's one winner. And at the end, you count up.
So, but, yeah, that's fucked up. So turnover states are called like that. Why? Because they can turn over the election, basically.
They're called swing states, yeah.
Swing states. Okay. So that means, like, if we put it in Chile, if, like, everybody in the region voted, but Santiago vale más because there's more people there. Is it something like that?
Yeah, so the amount of votes overall that each state gets depends upon its population.
Okay. So the bigger states are called the swing states.
No.
No?
The swing states are the ones that could go either Democrat or Republican. Because there's some states, like Texas, way in the South, that is going to... You could put Donald Duck as the Republican candidate, and they'd still fucking vote him. You could put Sebastián Badilla. No one fucking knows anything about him.
Yeah, but they'd vote for him.
And then yeah, people be like, what? He makes bad videos in Chile? Yeah, I'll vote for him.
Yeah, I'll vote
He's
for him.
Republican? Okay. Capitalist? Yeah. Okay, go for it.
Okay, so for the people that don't know, Republican would be like here, like la derecha.
Yeah, la derecha.
And then what about conservatives, though? Would they be like extrema derecha?
Yeah,
Also derecha.
It's just the same for...
Okay.
Basically one and the same.
So it's kind of like here they got UDI, and they have Renovación Nacional, which is UDI is supposed to be popular, but
Okay.
only in name, though. They're like really conservative. And then what would be the left then? Would be libertarians?
No, just Democrat.
Democrats. Those
Yeah.
would be the left. So is there any center? Like here you got like the center, la concertación, and then you got the right and the left.
No, you pick one.
Oh, you
and
pick
shut
one.
your fucking mouth and eat your dinner.
Yeah.
You get
Okay.
one or the other.
One or the other.
Or else you're
okay.
independent and no one's going to vote for you.
Yeah. They have independent parties here too, but yeah, nobody votes for him ever.
Yeah. The most they ever got was like 10% one election.
Yeah.
And anytime an independent party runs and they get votes, it's like they always take votes away from either Democrats or Republicans, and it can ruin the election. Because like Bush in 2001, because there was the Democrats to the left and then the Green Party even further to the left.
Okay.
So it's like in total, the people that were more Democrat, it was like 56% of the country.
Okay.
But because it was divided by two parties, Bush fucking won.
Wow.
Isn't that fucking stupid?
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And why don't they change that shit?
Just shut your mouth, eat your dinner. It's too much, man. No one's gonna agree.
Yeah.
No one's gonna agree how to change it. I
No,
don't
of
know.
course not. No. They're never going to get to a middle ground. Be like, yeah, we could do this. Yeah, here it's sort of like el binominal. I know that it's also pretty fucked up, but it's not as fucked up as the States, though.
It's real fucked up.
Yeah.
And so like presidential elections, because most states are always gonna go, like 40 states like have chosen their side
Okay.
as Republican or Democrat.
Uh-huh.
And there's like 10 that are the swing states where it could be Republican or could be Democrat.
Okay, that's what a swing state is. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like people that don't really know. So does that have to do with geography?
Kind of, yeah.
Is it like, okay, Texas, redneck people, those are going to vote fucking for the right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
something
like
like
their
that.
guns.
They like they
They
love
like
their
war.
guns and their NRAs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want it, and they'll vote right no matter what.
It's funny though because here in Chile, at least, I remember once I was reading up on something about how all that has changed because before, like you would have the people that were in the right were usually the people that were well off economically speaking. You know, you'd be like the businessman.
Yeah, the United States is the same way. Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's not as black and white as that. Like you have people that are piss poor and they'll be like, yeah, I vote for the right.
No, sure.
You know, and
United
you'll
States too, yeah.
United States too. Yeah, that would be like the people from Texas, right?
Yeah, people are like, well, I don't like that other people get benefits and, you know.
Why is that though? Do you think? Have you ever been to Texas?
I haven't.
Okay, I was in Texas once. I was there for like 10 days.
Oh, yeah?
That was a long time ago, so I didn't get to know a lot of people there, like to kind of get an idea or a grasp on how they think. But I wonder why it's geographic though, because does every state have like their own cultures and shit?
Sorry, question. Is it true everything's bigger in Texas? No, I'm just kidding. That's a saying about
That's a
Texas.
saying, yeah.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
No, not that I recall. So, but I wonder why it works that way though. Like imagine Antofagasta is like really to the right, you know, and Chiloé is really to the left. You know, like I just don't see.
And so yeah, and in that case, the president candidates wouldn't care because if this was like the United States, those places would get a certain amount of votes, and as long as the Republican candidate wins, doesn't matter if it's 55% of the vote or 75, it's still just one fucking
And that's
vote.
why all these people campaign and they go state to state.
Yeah, that's why they always go to Iowa and Pennsylvania and Ohio
Okay.
and I don't know, these middle states, Michigan, that could go either way. Those are the only ones that matter. And so if you look at like where Trump campaigned, it's only those states.
Only those states.
Yeah.
I remember there was a picture of The Simpsons, remember? That after Trump got elected, they showed like, oh, The Simpsons predicted it. Because they showed like a map of where like he would campaign. And it was exactly the places that he'd been to.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah. You should look it up. I remember seeing something like that. And they were like, oh, Simpsons did it again. But again, that's really interesting. And is that because different states have different laws, or not really?
I think just demographics. Like, there's enough people who are richer who are going to vote right, versus people who are poor are going to vote left, versus minorities who are probably going to vote left.
Yeah, but you see, that's the thing. Minorities are probably going to vote left. But for example, here you got the people from Venezuela who are like minorities, and they're not going to vote for the fucking left ever.
Yeah,
because they ran away from that shit.
Because the ones that come here.
Yeah. I have a lot of people. I know people from Venezuela. They're not like my actual friends, but I've talked with many of them, and they're like,
I wouldn't dare call them my friends.
Fuck those guys. No. I don't know them like that well. But yeah, they're always like, no. So remember, kids, say no to socialism. They always say that kind of crap.
Yeah, and they love to joke about it.
So that's what's so interesting because, a minority over there would, in the States you're saying, would totally go to the left. But here that doesn't happen. Here you can have minorities voting for the right, for the left. You got like el facho pobre, what they call here.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of that term?
Yeah,
el facho pobre?
Some comedian friends.
Yeah. It's like, people that are like totally, that they are voting so that their bosses can get richer. Like that's the whole,
that's wild.
El desclasado. Like they think that they're, I don't know, it's so fucked up. It would be easier, like if they just do campaigns in Las Condes, Vitacura, which is normally over there it's more right, but I've seen a lot of people that have higher acquisition means. They're usually like going to the left now too.
That's crazy.
It's just weird, yeah. But in the States, you're saying, no, these guys are poor, then they're going to vote for this. This state is going to vote for that. But is that because they have different laws then? Are there different laws in different states, or it's not actual laws?
Oh, sure. There's different laws in different states.
Mm-hmm. Like smoking.
Like marijuana, for example.
Oh, so is marijuana legal in some states only?
It's legal in like 5 states.
Okay.
To just go to the store and I want marijuana now, and you get it.
Yeah, and you get like, give me some marijuana, please.
Yeah, it's 1 marijuana cigarette, please. And they'll give it to you with a bright smile. All you gotta do is show your license.
Your ID.
And they have so many types, and it's fucking amazing. It's a paradise.
Really?
It's
so
like
you've been there?
Alice in Wonderland.
So why... I just don't know how governance works over there. So, like, could a president say, no, fuck this state? It doesn't work like that? Like, say Trump, who's be like, okay, there's 5 states that now have legal marijuana. Okay, now I say that, no, fuck them. Can that happen?
No, I mean, Trump has said... Not specifically about states, but he said like really directly, like, Baltimore's it's a shithole. He just said that.
It's a shithole.
He called the city a shithole. His own country.
God, it's your fucking country, buddy.
Yeah. Shithole.
A shithole. Did you see the tweet? What's up with him and his tweets, man?
No, so apparently since he took office in 2016 or 2017 when he actually got in office. The amount of tweeting that he's done has tripled.
Yeah, of course.
And the amount of lying has also tripled.
Oh, God. I remember once I read something that it could have declared a fucking war. That he wrote something. I can't remember what it was, but it was something like, like threatening somebody. On Twitter, like some country.
He could have declared war on Twitter.
He could have fucking declared war on Twitter. Can you imagine, man?
No.
World War III. Imagine like our kids in the future reading up on history. Yeah, reading up on history. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about World War III.
While he was taking a dump, he wrote the wrong tweet.
He wrote the wrong tweet, and then the next day, America got nuked. Like it would be so fucked up. But it could totally happen.
Yeah, good.
That would be so stupid.
I think he said something about North Korea.
I think so, yeah. He said something about those guys.
That hating North Korea, I don't know, a terrible country. And then like a month later, he visited North Korea.
Yeah.
And he like is now friends with Kim Jong-un.
Really? What's up with Dennis Rodman?
He's like one of the few people in the United States that has permission to go to North Korea, and he's friends with Kim Jong-un.
He's really, really like buddy with him.
Because apparently Kim Jong-un loves basketball.
Okay.
He's a huge fan. And if you love basketball,
then you love Dennis Rodman.
Because that guy played his ass off.
Yeah. Who did he play for?
He played for the Bulls with Michael Jordan.
Okay.
He won like 6 championships.
Holy fuck. What's Michael Jordan up to these days?
Just being a rich, the best.
Yeah, the millionaire.
The best player in the history of the game. Everyone loves him.
Yeah. But I mean, has he taken any political stances or anything? He just keeps out of that shit.
No, I think he just goes to practices for teams.
Like, was it true? You saw Space Jam, right?
Yeah.
Was it true though that he was gonna try to be a baseball player, or was it that just for the movie?
No, he retired for 2 years to be a baseball player.
Oh, that's true.
He really did, yeah.
Fuck off, really?
He was the best basketball player by far in the world.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Won 3 championships in a row. He was like beyond Ronaldo, beyond Messi.
Yeah.
I guess, I mean, you can't...
23 is number one.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say beyond because it's so hard to compare. They're all infinitely awesome, but like he fucking was amazing. Yeah, and he won 3 championships, killed it. He's like, I'm done with basketball. I'm gonna be a baseball player, and he wasn't a good baseball player.
No.
He was a minor leaguer for 2 years.
You're fucking kidding. I thought that was just part of the movie because since it was like a comedy, you know, cartoons and Bugs Bunny, and be like, you know, it would be funny to have this guy play baseball. So it was actually true.
He actually retired from the NBA in his prime.
In his prime.
In his fucking prime.
And then what, did he not go back to play basketball after the 2 years of baseball?
No, he went back to play basketball and he won 3 more championships.
God.
And he retired king of the world.
He's a fucking god then.
Yeah, he's a crazy competitor.
Yeah. Stop that. Get some help. I love that one. Have you seen it?
From what? Which one?
There's like a video of him that's like a DARE campaign.
Okay.
It's a DARE out of drugs. And there's this one, it's a meme now. It's like him, he says, stop that. Get some help. No, you've never seen it?
No.
You know, like you'll see it sometimes, you'll get like, they post it like on GIFs now sometimes, where you'll read like a comment, like some stupid comment, and then you'll see the next one, it'll be the picture of Michael Jordan who says, stop that. Get some help.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you gotta look for it, man. It's really funny.
That's funny.
I think we could go for a break now, and
Cool.
then we'll continue with some more What Wea podcast. And we're back with more What Wea podcast. Right now at the break, we were talking with Chris how Chris does not like agua con gas because he's a fucking faggot.
Agua con gas is disgusting.
Really? Do you find it disgusting? Or
Okay,
you're
it's
like,
not disgusting.
"Nah."
I just want to shit my pants after I drink it.
What do you want to shit your pants though?
No, I don't want to, but I feel like I'm going to shit my pants.
Really? Is it the carbonation?
It's a carbonation, yeah.
Okay, so I remember once I had just gotten to a friend's place and she bought like an energy drink.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Oh, I got this really nice energy drink." And it was like pineapple with milk or whatever the fuck. You know?
Like Chem or something? Or
It was a can, yeah. It was a can and it was
oh,
like
Chem.
Oh, no, in the States.
Oh, sorry.
So she's like, "I got this really good energy drink, you know?" And I read the ingredients. It was like milk and all this shit. And I was like, "But does it have gas though?" She's like, "What do you mean?" Like gas. Like, does it have gas? Like, why the fuck would it have gas? She says. I'm like, I don't know, because, you know, like Red Bull has gas. Red Bull has gas? Like, yeah, Red Bull has, all those things have gas. See, let's open it. And then I'm like, yeah, and you open it, psst. And I was like, yeah, see, it has gas. She's like, what the fuck? What do you mean?
It has gas means like it's farting or something,
yeah,
right? Like,
yeah, right, you know? So I'm
confusing.
like, you know, the bubble. She's like, oh, carbonation, you mean? I'm
Yeah, when
like,
you say-
oh, yeah. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's real weird.
Of course, that's why she looked at me like, why the fuck would it have gas?
Yeah,
But
your drink can't have gas.
No, of
like
course not.
you're like the dog has gas. Like
Yeah.
the dog's farting. Just
Yeah,
has
or you
gas.
pass gas.
Or you yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
see,
hilarious.
yeah, I just thought about it like in Spanish. I just translated it in my head, you know, like
Yeah.
oh, water with gas. You know, no, it was carbonation. That's what she was looking at me like. What do you mean gas? You
What do
know?
you mean? Like what? You Chilean fuck?
You Chilean piece of motherfucking shit. What do you think about politicians over here, though? Are they better than in the States? Are they worse? Like, what do you think about our fine president, Mr. Sebastián Piñera?
Our fine president.
Our fine president, Mr. Sebastián Piñera.
I don't know. I mean, he seems like a diluted version of Trump. You'd
Really?
say. A little bit. But he's not outwardly racist.
No.
That's his plus.
Yeah.
He's not like Bolsonaro, where it's just like, oh shit.
Yeah,
like,
but
what if we-
Bolsonaro's supposed to be like totally fucking racist and homophobic and everything.
That's when you just want to curl up in the fetal position and like, why are we on Earth?
Why
You
are we
know?
on
Like,
Earth? I
how did we
know.
get here?
I know, that's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Those fucking people that have like those stances still. Like, I can understand like if you don't enjoy hanging out with gay people, maybe, you know, but to then to saying like, nah, fuck them, you know, like they don't have any rights. That's just so
It's
weird.
ridiculous, yeah.
2019, man. But I find it funny that you think that Piñera is like a diluted version of Trump, because I find them like to be not similar at all,
Okay.
except for them being like totally to the right, I guess. No, but
Okay.
is
No,
Trump
so
like
what
so-
are your differences that you see?
I just think that Piñera's like a real fucking asshole in the sense that he's stupid. You know, like I actually think that it has to be some kind of act.
Because people like dumb like presidents.
But
like
historically, goofy ass presidents.
The people love that because it's like they're real. It's like, oh, I get to be with that guy. There's like some factor. I forget what I read somewhere.
It could be. Yeah, it's interesting. It's like, hey, he's a goofball just like I am. You know, maybe I can be president someday. But you know, did you see like when he gave away like a meme to this guy Usain Bolt? I think it was.
Okay.
That he gave him. He had a meme of himself running along with this guy Usain Bolt, which is like the fastest fucking guy in the world. And they made a meme.
He's like, and my meme, I win.
Yeah, you know, and there's this meme of Piñera that's like jumping. It's like running. They took it from, I don't know, whatever picture. That's like, he looks really funny. He's like jumping like this, running.
Okay, when he's,
so somebody did a meme of that and put him like next to Usain Bolt. And this fucking guy framed it. And I think he didn't give it to him in the end, but he did show it to him.
That's funny. That's awesome.
That's stupid, though.
It's like, so dumb.
I don't know. Like, you're the fucking president, man.
I love the videos when it's like he goes to visit a school of like school children and he's playing basketball or something and he falls over.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
You know, like when he's done, like he does such stupid shit.
That's awesome.
You know, like I think that Trump is like stupid, but in another way. I think this guy's like dumb, but it has to be a fucking character, man.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Or like the Maripoto.
Marepoto, yeah. El tu tsunami, he said, for tsunamis.
Tu tsunami.
Yeah, you know, since it has a T before it, and when you write it down, he said tu tsunami.
No.
Yeah, he said un tu tsunami, el marepoto. Oh my God. Like, okay, but why would you say poto though? Because that's ass, right? Marepoto. You know, like Trump doesn't do those kind of fucked up things.
Yeah, those are like kind of lovable mistakes. Like those are. It's like he's an idiot, and that's funny. Like Bush had that sort of same thing too, where he would just make like really bad mistakes, but at the same time, like
fool me once, shame on you.
Ones where it's like the door says push, and he keeps pulling, and he's like frustrated, and he's like, God damn it! It's this video that goes across the whole country.
Yeah,
that's funny. Like, that's real. Like, he's a fucking real human being.
Did you see one where Piñera got together with Trump and he gave him, like...
Oh, the flag.
The flag.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
They modified the flag.
Yeah. So that it looked like a little cutout of Chile.
Yeah, but they changed the order of the stripes on the American flag. So
that it would fit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, I mean, he's a jackass, but... It's pretty funny.
Yeah, but see, that's what I mean. Like, he's like a jackass. I don't see him like being openly like evil though.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Trump is openly evil. Like a lot of people portray him out to be like that. I don't know if he is actually evil. Do you think that he's evil? Because like I said, like Trump, everybody hates him, man. Like it's cool to hate him. Like if you don't hate him, then you're a fucking prick.
But it hasn't worked in like getting Trump out of office. That type of hate. The whole like. Well, just fuck him because he said this.
Yeah.
Hasn't worked, and people tried. They've tried it for a while now, even in the campaign trail. Like, oh, he did too much this time. He said the wrong thing. Let's get outraged.
Yeah.
And we'll change the outcome. Didn't work. You know, so it's like, I don't think he's outwardly evil. He's just misguided.
He just has some flawed views.
Yeah. I think absolutely hating him isn't going to get him out of office. I think like finding...
That's the point. See, that's what I was getting at.
His true weaknesses and just being honest, like, this motherfucker got some flaws.
Yeah.
And, you know, that somebody else could probably be better than him.
Yeah.
In a truly honest way and not being like freaked out and like hate.
See, that's the thing, because I've read it like when I used to use Twitter a lot, because I don't use it anymore. I remember that I was all day I would read shit about Piñera, like, you know, like this fucking evil motherfucker, you know? And
yeah.
I don't find him to be like that worse than other presidents. Like other presidents have fucked up too. You know, Bachelet fucked up a lot. Many people fucking fucked up a lot. And he's been here twice now, Piñera, because he was elected before. He was elected before, and then Michelle Bachelet was also re-elected.
Yeah.
You know, and then this fucking guy got re-elected again.
Oh, were they... But they like dated. Did they date?
No.
Because I saw pictures on.
No, I know the one where he's kissing her.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but
they're young. And they're young.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I haven't seen that one.
You saw where like she's in her bathing suit, and she's probably like, I don't know. I feel like they're in their 30s, maybe.
Get the fuck out, really?
Yeah. My friend's like, oh, te todo arreglado, son amigo de antes, ¿cachai? It's a culiar entre ellos.
Well, you see, that's also an interesting part about politics because it's always the public and the people that get outraged, like really outraged. But if you go like to Congress or whatever, they're just sitting back and sipping on their coffees, being like, yeah, okay, what up? You know, like nobody hates each other like the way that they make it out to be.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
like they'll fucking debate each other and get like pretty violent, you know, quote unquote, on TV or on debates. But in reality, they're all like laid back, like, yeah. You know, that's
like,
what's...
what are you getting for lunch? Chinese?
Yeah, something like
kinda?
that. Yeah, something like that, right?
Because at the end of the day, it's still like the system works so that the most important thing is that they get reelected.
Mm-hmm.
The most important thing isn't that they win their positions, it's that they get reelected.
Yeah.
Which sometimes means not even winning your positions, but like pulling the right person's arm and getting certain things on a bill to build a bridge for your, you know, like that kind of shit will get you reelected over...
Because see, for example, here we got Bachelet, and then she lost over Piñera, and then Piñera was there for a term, and then Bachelet got reelected because Piñera fucked it up really bad, and then Michelle Bachelet fucked it up pretty bad, and then they went with Piñera again.
Worse.
Yeah, and then they went with Piñera again.
Yeah.
You know, so I find, I don't know, maybe if it's people that are more vocal against him than against Bachelet.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
It must be that, right? Because, yeah, I've heard like people like treating him like this complete genocidal freak. You know, but he's not. He's just like a total asshole.
Yeah, he's just a prick.
Yeah,
a tool. Know? He's a prick.
And that's what I wonder if Trump is the same way. Like, could it be like the same effect? And since you were already considering Piñera to be like a diluted version of Trump, could it be that they're both suffering from the same consequences? That maybe the people that are against him are just more outspoken than the other people that...
Well, the problem is, and I think the reason why these guys keep getting elected... is that like the hate against them is so strong, and everyone's like, just shut the fuck up. Like don't get outraged by every single thing they say.
Yeah.
Like pick out the real hypocrisy and point that out, but not everything, single thing they say has to be like a cause of freaking out because you know who they are already.
Yeah.
Isn't like a big surprise. Like
that's the point. So I remember once there was a huge outrage against Piñera. Again, he always gets outraged. But I remember once he was talking about aging, you know, like population aging. So he was saying that Chile is an aging population. Like there's a lot of old people and the new generations are not that really keen on having kids.
Is that like any country not an aging population at this point?
I know, right? At this point, yeah, because it's something like that is global. It's like our generations are just not really into having fucking kids.
Yeah.
You know, not really into them. It's not that they don't have kids, but...
it's not that we're not having unprotected sex.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're trying.
Yeah, we're trying. You know, we're making lots of mistakes. But I remember that, okay, so there was this report that came out about Chile being an aging population. Like there are... I remember I used to work near Ñuble, Metro Ñuble.
Yeah.
In Ñuñoa, in a place called Villa Olímpica. And... man, that place was just fucking... I couldn't stand it because it was nothing but old people everywhere. And I got nothing against old people, but when you got to go to the supermarket and there's like seven
brah,
fucking...
that smell, brah?
Yeah, no, I don't care about that. But when you go to the fucking supermarket and there's 5 old ladies before you and they're all paying with fucking pens and dimes and pennies and being like, ¿cuánto me dijo? You know, like, oh, fuck. You know? So I understand a little bit about aging population. And yeah, if there are no young people, then who the fuck's going to take charge, you know, the future generations and all that.
Sure.
So he said that. He was like, Chile's an aging population, so I would encourage you all, you know, to form families, you know, have kids. Families are beautiful, and it helps the country and the economy or whatever. Oh, man, people just fucking hated it.
That's a ridiculous thing to say.
You know, yeah. He was like, claro.
Do it for Chile.
Yeah, you know? Yeah.
You wanted to start your own business or go live abroad? No, stay here and have kids.
Yeah. I understand, like, yeah, it was a pretty dumb thing to say, but people were so fucking outraged about it. Claro, como vos tenés plata, Culiao, podés tener hijos, pero nosotros los pobres. Así, like, come on, man. Like, is it that terrible what he fucking said?
I mean, it's funny.
It's
like
you
a
know,
public
like,
service announcement for Chile.
Public service announcement. Go and get your fuck on. Go start doing some more fucking, guys.
We need the young blood. We need your young blood. It's just like he's in a Dracula outfit.
Dracula outfit, yeah.
You know,
he was
the power
so
of youth.
fucking outraged. Or sometimes he'll do like jokes, and people will get pissed off. There was some joke that he said, donde. He said something like, ladies play dead. It doesn't translate, pero dice así, las mujeres se hacen las muertas y nosotros los hombres nos hacemos los vivos. You know, like they take advantage of like a woman. You know, it's like an
Whoa.
old ass fucking joke. It just doesn't translate well. But hacerte el vivo is like being like, you know, like, oh, in this case, it's like, oh, this bitch is sleeping, you know? Might as well cop a feel or something. You know, hacerse el vivo, you know? But he didn't say anything like that, pero dijo así, eso. He was like, y las mujeres se hacen las muertas y aquí nosotros no hacemos los vivos, you know? It's a fucking stupid, old-ass motherfucking joke. But yeah, is he saying that it's okay to rape? You know, like, come on, man. Is it that much to get outraged for? And then at the end of the day, then people don't go and fucking vote, which sucks.
Yeah.
You know, because they're all like, yeah, fuck this guy, you know, but then election day comes and they all just stay in bed. You know, I get up early and fucking vote. Fuck that.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
The voter turnout in the United States was like, I think it was like in the 40s, 40%. But also, like, there's no obligation.
There used to be an obligation here.
Yeah?
It used to be obligatory.
It should be.
And if you didn't go, you would get fined or something like that.
It fucking should be.
It fucking should be, but in the end, people were saying that it's not really democratic, which I kind of see the point. You know, like you can't force somebody to do something that they don't want to do. But at the same time, it should be, you know, like your duty as a citizen.
That's tough, yeah. Because then you get people who have no idea. They're just like, I like color red.
Exactly,
like-
exactly. Well, that's the thing. I remember once we were talking about this. Like, should there be a sort of requisite for people to vote?
Yeah,
But that's totally fascist, though, right? You know, like,
A little
okay.
exam?
Yeah, a little exam. Okay, yes, you can vote. You
Yeah.
know? Like, that's really fascist, though.
Do you know what these economic policies are?
Yeah. You know, so after that, they said, okay, it's not obligatory to vote anymore. But yeah, nobody goes to vote. All the people that go to vote are these old fucking ladies. They get up. That to them, it's like something to do. You know, I can get out of this house where nobody likes me and go and vote for this fucking guy from the right. I remember that I worked on a campaign for this guy, I can't remember, Marcel Claude.
Yeah?
He was running against Piñera. I remember a long ass time ago. I can't remember for which one of these terms, but he was running against Piñera.
Yeah?
Bachelet was there and all that. So he would do these videos, like the videos that they show in the La Franja, you know, that they show at news, like for all the politicians that they show here on TV. Do they do that in the States? As well,
Sorry.
there's a certain part, like 9 p.m., all TVs broadcast the same shit, which is like, it's not publicity, but it's like the ads for every campaign, for
Yeah.
every politician. They do that in the States as well?
I don't think so. No.
No. Oh.
It's only like you have to buy that spot.
Yeah. Oh, okay. But you
Yeah.
can buy like a spot on normal TV?
Yeah. That's why all the
Oh,
time
really?
it's like, and they're just smear campaigns. It's always something against the other candidate. It's never something for a candidate. Yeah.
Yeah, because see here, like at 9 p.m. or something,
Yeah.
whatever channel you put on, it'll all be the same thing. It's a broadcast. It's like, a continuación, los miembros de la... And then you get the campaign for Bachelet, Piñera.
Yeah, I watched that in the movie No.
Yeah, okay.
When it was like they had to make their campaign.
Yeah, but that
Like-
was for the no, for el plebiscito. I can't remember what that word is. You know, but yeah, they were going to be like, okay, you want to get this fucker out of power? Or
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
want him to say, and you can vote yes or no?
But yeah, there was like a time when everyone's watching and they
that
had the
happens
campaign.
still.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I don't think you can buy like ad space. That's fucked up. I
Oh, no,
never
it's a
thought
big
about
problem.
That.
It's
never
a
thought
big
about
problem, man.
That. Yeah.
Yeah, all these corporations, candidates do things to get what's called soft money from corporations to support their campaigns.
What is soft money?
Soft money is like a corporation says, okay, we want you to win. We'll give you $20 million.
Okay, why is it soft though?
I don't know.
But is it like, okay, we'll give you 20 million just for ads, something like that? It's
Do
not
whatever
like
you want
actual
with
money.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but usually it's used for ads.
Okay, yeah, they do that here too, but I'm not sure because I haven't seen TV in a long time, but I'm pretty sure that they can't run ads like on normal TV or primetime TV or something like that.
Okay.
That's weird.
Nah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you could fucking throw an ad at any time,
Really?
and a lot of them are like, did you know that Hillary Clinton, what she's done in the past, and it especially for the last campaign, they counted the amount of ads that were positive for one candidate or negative against the other, and it was like almost 50-50. Like they just hate each other on these advertisements.
Just
They're
smear
not
campaigns.
fun ones. Yeah, they just hate each other.
Wow.
And then
Go on.
sorry. But then going back to the corporations contributing money, part of the reason Trump won, because he was really smart in saying this, but he's like, I'm not accepting any money from any corporation. Like we have a broken system, and a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
So he did pick out something that was
That was true.
It was true, yeah.
Yeah, but he has more money than fuck.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to take any money. I'll just spend my own. Well, Piñera's a bit of a business mogul too. I don't know if it's as big as Trump, but he had a lot of money. He had he owned part of LAN, which is now Latam.
Wow.
Yeah, and he had to sell it before he took charge.
Really?
The first time, yeah. He had to sell like his piece or whatever.
Okay.
But going back to what I was telling you about this Marcel Claude guy, so he would all these edits that they put on TV of him and his campaign or whatever.
Yeah.
I would oversee the editing and I would subtitle them.
No way.
A long time ago, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and they paid me shit too. But it was like, we don't want this fucking guy to come out. I'm like, yeah, I agree. So I'll do my part.
Yeah.
And then I remember, I think it was like 2 days before, or something like that. So his campaign was always like, fuck, the four families, Angelini, Paulman, and Luxig, and all those guys,
Yeah.
They're the ones that run the country. Fuck that. It's going back to the people. That was his whole campaign. And he would show them as zombies and shit, smear campaigns.
Okay.
And I think it was 2 or 3 days before. I think you're only allowed to campaign until a certain day. And then they throw like an end of campaign party, something like that. And the one for Marcel Claude was fucking crazy, man.
Really?
Like there was fucking so many motherfucking people.
Wow.
I shit you not. It was fucking filled with people.
That's awesome.
He did like a fucking concert ahí in Los Héroes.
Yeah.
Where it is El Callejón, el Bandejón ese.
Mm-hmm.
He did like there was musicians there and fucking bands playing, and everybody. It was a huge ass party.
That's cool.
It was full of fucking people. And then at the end, he gave like his speech, and he's like, just look at all around us. Look at all the people that we've been able to put together. We already won. These fucking guys are so scared of it, but we already won. This is the truth. Welcome, New Chile is starting in a couple more days, And then, go the next days, and he got like fucking like 3%. I don't know if it was that low, but he didn't even cut, like, he wasn't even like the top 3.
Like, I did all this just to have a huge party with you guys. So for me, I feel like I won.
And I wonder where the fuck were all the people that went there? All the people that were fucking, I think they were partied out still.
Yeah? You think?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, why the fuck did they not go to vote? I'm telling you, it was a lot of fucking people. It was a lot of people, man.
Yeah?
It was a lot of people.
I mean, what was his percentage of winning before?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. No, I remember that I was following up a little bit on the numbers, but not really. And but he at least what they told us, it was like, he was pretty probably going to be like at least running up in the top 2.
Okay.
Like, and nothing happened. And he got like really shit fucking votes.
Oh, man.
Which is crazy because I said there was millions of fucking people there.
Maybe if those subtitles would have been a little better.
Maybe the editing have been done a bit more slicker. Yeah, but it's so crazy. So that's why I hate these people that are so vocal on political shit, like on social networks or whatever. Because, man, I saw it right there from the horse's mouth. It was a lot of people. And they were all like smoking pot and batucas and all that stupid shit. Yeah, they always do that. I mean,
Let's go to the beach, guys.
It sounds like a negative fucking stereotype. But to be honest, man, like fucking Communist Party, God, I hate them now. I used to feel like that they were like, I was like part of the left and proud to be, but now I kind of fucking hate them a little bit more. I kind of fucking hate them.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
What, because they smoke weed at their campaigns?
No, because they're so unconsequential, man. Like that same day, what happened to all those fucking people? Why did they not go to vote? It was a lot of fucking people.
It's true.
I mean,
no, there's people who are like really relaxed and hippie about stuff, or that.
And a lot of them go there just for the fuck of, the band and the smoking weed and making out with some random hippie chick.
Yeah. There's videos of like Obama. This is before Trump with the Clinton election. Mm-hmm. And he's like losing his shit talking to like youth. Mm-hmm. And at a couple of different colleges. Like, guys, we have the election coming up. Go out to vote. My legacy depends on it. And he's like fucking screaming at these people.
Really?
Yeah. And it's like he knows it's going to be closer than what people thought it was going to be. And he put his legacy. He's like, everything that I did for 8 years will be erased if Trump is president.
Yeah.
And those same people didn't vote. He fucking lost. So. Hillary Clinton lost. So.
Yeah.
It's serious. How do you get fucking those people to vote? I don't know.
And it's not that hard either to go to vote. When I went, it didn't
It's a
take me
pain in the
fucking 30
ass.
minutes.
It's a pain. I remember going to the United States when I voted. It was kind of a pain.
I don't find it here to be that much of a pain if you go like early. But that's the thing. You'd have to get up like, on your day off and get up early.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to go watch a movie? You want to go fucking vote?
Yeah.
Like, well, that election's decided anyway. My vote means nothing.
Yeah,
and
well,
actually,
yeah,
it
a lot of
doesn't.
people- yeah, it's true. It's
It
true.
really
though.
doesn't.
It's true. Yeah. I mean, it does, but it doesn't though.
Yeah.
No,
it literally doesn't.
Yeah, but I mean, if we thought that way, like if everybody thought, yeah, my vote, I think that's what happened. Everybody thought, nah, what for? My vote doesn't count for anything.
Stranger
But
things.
it could, yeah,
it's
but
the-
it could. I don't know. It's so complicated, man. They should do like an online voting shit. Well, no, that would be open for scams.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they'd have to be like checking all the bots and shit.
Well, for me to like doing my write-in vote,
Mm-hmm.
it's not easy.
No?
Like, there's a ballot I have to go find. To go to, like the U.S. Embassy. I think I can print it out too, but I remember it being like, and plus the Chile Postal Service system sucks.
It totally sucks.
It's
I
the
worked in
worst.
the Postal Service.
You worked in the Postal Service?
I worked in the Postal Service when I was like 17.
Oh man.
When I got kicked out of school, I worked in the Postal Service.
Oh man.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah, my job was shit though. Like I had to go like to the warehouse of the Postal Service.
Okay.
I didn't deliver any cards, any letters. But what I did was they give you like this huge rack, like, and it has slots in them, different slots. So you got one like Arica, Iquique, Antofagasta, like that.
Yeah.
Slots like numbered with the regions.
Okay.
And you just grab like a shitload of letters and be like, Arica, Arica. And then
Okay.
Iquique,
Then one guy's like, "Hey, you want some drugs?" You're like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit, is this how the Post Service works?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, didn't you know?"
There you go, yeah.
Is that Arica or is that I don't know where the fuck? Is that Copiapó?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But-
so what I would have to do was sort out all the letters in a fucking rack, like a
Cool.
mueble Culiao.
Awesome.
It was pretty boring, like, but if you had headphones on, it was pretty cool. And then when you get like really good to it, you're just like throwing them in. You don't even look at them anymore,
Yeah.
And then after that, you would have to like wrap them all around Arica, go to someplace, and then you send some other people, and they separate them by streets. Those guys were the shit though. They would be like, yeah, like sometimes the letter would say Maipú, but that actual street actually corresponded to some other community.
Oh, those guys are the shit.
Yeah, those were the shit.
Those are the street guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They
then
got
after
different
that,
level.
they would send it to fucking the people that would deliver it. There was I remember once they found out a guy that he would throw away all the letters that he had to deliver. They found like a postal guy. They followed him or something.
Yeah.
So he would get on his bike and then he'd go like to a fucking cliff and just chuck out all the fucking. Yeah, a lot of people started complaining, I'm not getting my mail, and then there was this fucking guy that just chucked him off a cliff.
No way.
And they would
They're like in
steal.
su propia trampa or whatever?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
we're going to
I
follow
don't know.
the
I think it
mail
was
boy.
I think it was like the news only. It was like they found out this fucking guy. Yeah, they fucking fired him right away, obviously. And I remember that they would sell a lot of shit. Like when you worked at like the postal service, like some of the workers, like the lower end workers, the ones that would be like, loading up all these fucking boxes with letters and shit.
Yeah.
They would be like, yo, I got Silent Hill 4. Give me, 10 luca. And I would be like, wow, yeah. And they'd send it like through mail. And they would
wow.
just fucking steal it. Like
that
it
in
was.
no way surprises me.
No, of course not. No,
Yeah.
the postal service here is fucked up.
Yeah.
They would be selling shit. I'm telling you, man.
Really, man?
Yeah.
That's
like,
disgusting.
yeah, they would be selling like tons of fucking shit, perfumes.
Really?
It was like,
Would they talk to you about this?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, no
like
way.
If you knew like who to talk to, you could. If you knew who to talk to, you could tell
Yeah?
somebody to keep an eye out for something.
No.
I
way.
swear. I swear to God, man. I swear to God. There were some things that they sold that
Yeah?
they would only leave, like they would offer them to the supervisors first.
Okay.
And some supervisors would get pissed off, like if you bought, I don't know, like say a perfume or something, and they saw that you got it, he would go and give shit to the guy. Like, why'd you sell it to this fucking guy? I'm telling you, it's corrupt as fuck, bro. It was corrupt. This was many years ago, though.
Like the supervisor finds out, guys, it's gonna happen. The supervisor goes, "Why didn't you sell it to me first?"
Yeah, I swear to God. I swear to God. It's corrupt as fuck, man. But
That's
that was
nuts.
like 2005, though.
I doubt it's changed, man.
I mean, maybe it could have changed. I remember once I got into fucking trouble, too, because I was wrapping up some shit, and it's just letters, right? So you have to put them like in a in a container, and then you wrap them up like with shrink wrap, right?
Yeah.
And then sometimes, you have a bit of a bad day. You're just like, chucking shit everywhere, throwing it this here, this there. And then it turns out that I was fucking up like a lot of books that were in Braille. For blind people. So you know how it is, right? These are like just little dots and shit. And I was just smashing the fuck out of some Braille. Some blind kid was going to read something totally different just because of me. It's like, you gotta be more careful with that. That shit's Braille. I'm like, how the fuck was I gonna know this shit was Braille? Like, anyway, you shouldn't be treating, correspondencia like this, because I was just chucking and shit, like, wanna go home, Yeah.
They never did get their books.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe they would read, like, you stupid fucking cunt. What? Why does it say that, Mom? This book, send it back. Yeah. I was fucking up some blind kids' literature. I mean, I felt sorry, man. Like, I never thought about it that way. But yeah, they would sell, like, crazy shit.
That's nuts.
Yeah, man. Like I said, they keep an eye out for shit,
The thing is, like, you sent a box, and I always assumed that the box wouldn't be opened.
Yeah, everybody assumes that too. But see, sometimes you gotta declare. I only did once. I made the horrible mistake of I sent a Game Boy to my brother through the mail, through the actual mail.
Okay.
And it was because when I was in Canada, I got like a Game Boy Advance SP and Yoshi's Island, and I got it like for my brother. I was gonna send it to him.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's send it through, I don't know, TNT or whatever it's called, like these courier things, right? Because I'm like, I worked at the post office. This shit's not going to get there, And
this is not...
Yeah.
My buddy Raul, he's licking his lips for this shit.
Yeah.
He's waiting there. He needs a Game Boy. He told me already.
A lot of people, they're telling me, send some Game Boys my way, bro. And my uncle, which I lived with him, he's like, nah, don't worry, it's not gonna happen. It's coming from Canada, man. I'm like, no, man. Like, I know how it is down there.
This is Canada.
Yeah. I'm like, no, man. I know how it works over there. Just please. He was gonna send it for me because I had to go to work the next day or something. So I was like, can you drop it off while I go to work? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, but please use a courier system. I don't care how much we gotta pay for it. Just don't send it through fucking normal mail.
Okay.
And then in the afternoon, he comes back and he gives me like the receipt. He's like, okay. And I say, it's like normal mail. I'm like, why the fuck did you do that, man? He's like, don't worry. I wrapped it up real nice in some fucking cellophane. I mean, not cellophane.
I put in big letters, Game Boy Advance SP, just so they knew what it was.
Plus Yoshi Island. And I also had to declare how much it cost. So I put like $300. I'm like, fuck you, man. And so I never told my brother about it.
Okay.
And guess what? He never fucking got it.
Oh, man.
I swear, yeah.
That sucks.
But I did keep the receipt, though. So then I went back and I said, listen, my shit never got there, so give me back my fucking money. And it was a hassle, too.
They did?
They did, but man, it just took for fucking ever. He's like, well, how can we know that you actually sent a Game Boy and Yoshi's Island? And they were both sealed, They weren't fucking second-handed crap. They were both sealed in their box. Man, The fucking guy laughing his ass off. It's like, well, how can we know that you actually sent a Game Boy SP? And I'm like, yeah, well, that's why we declare the fucking amount for it. And he's like, these types of parcels should not go through normal mail, just so you know. I'm like, yeah, I know that. I just told my fucking good uncle to not fucking send it through normal mail.
I love that the supervisors are in it, too. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's corrupt, man. It was fucking... at least back then. I can't talk about Postal Service now, but when I was there, it was a fucking shit show, man. It was a fucking shit show. They would steal everything.
I sent a camera battery.
Uh-huh.
And it's a very specific... No, it's a battery for these lights for my camera. My mom sent it from the United States to here. I wanted it ready for Mother's Day to make a video thing, whatever. And it didn't get here until, like, 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
When did you send it?
No, my mom sent it, I think, middle of April.
God, really?
Yeah. And it's just 2 camera battery lights. Yeah. And when I looked at it, it looked like somebody opened it up.
Really?
So I think they opened it up and they were like, I don't have this kind of light or whatever. It's too specific. Yeah. And they let it go. And it took 5 months.
5 months? And so maybe my brother could still get his Game Boy.
Still waiting by the door.
Waiting by the door,
Where's my Yoshi story?
Where's my Yoshi's Island? I totally wanted to play it. So yeah, then the next time a cousin of mine went to Canada, I just sent shit with him.
Okay.
So yeah, people out there do not ever use fucking normal mail. It's fucked up.
No, I tell people that when I do tours.
Yeah.
Because we walk by Plaza Armas.
Yeah,
Correo
that's
Chile.
where the postal service thing is. Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
one of them.
I point there and I'm like, don't you ever go there. Like, it's a dark place.
It's a dark place. Yeah. Yeah, they would steal everything. Fucking supervisors were in it. It was fucked up.
But then like, when every time someone complains and the postal service has to pay money,
Yeah.
then that's
I just
money
guess-
coming out of somebody's fucking pocket. You
Yeah.
think that eventually someone, like investor, would be like, hey guys, we got to go down there and get them to ship
You
that
would
shape
think
up.
so, yeah.
Shape the ship up, whatever.
You would think so. And you know what? They would also steal money. But this is weird because, there are wire transfers, right? Western Union and shit like that.
Yeah.
Old ass ladies, you will find that sometimes they mail like the weirdest shit.
Okay.
I remember seeing letters. Sometimes you put them up to the light and there were like boxes with the medicine in them.
Okay.
Like they would mail actual aspirinas for
Wow.
some fucking reason. And then sometimes there were like bills in there. I don't know, like a grandma to her fucking, I don't know, an aunt to her nephew or something.
Yeah.
Hey, little Timmy, how are you doing? Here's $10. I sent you. Grandmommy loves you very much.
Wow.
And yeah, you put them up to the light. Oh, that's $1 bill. Fuck it.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. They were corrupt as fuck, man.
Grandma. Oh, man. You took advantage of a grandma.
Exactly.
Blind people, you piece
Blind
of shit.
people. I mean, I didn't do it knowingly. I just fucked up some blind kids literature, but I didn't know about it. But yeah, they would just steal, like they put them up to the light. Whatever box looked too fancy, yeah, let's open it up. For real, I'm telling you. And then they would seal it back perfectly, man. Like there was some shit that you would never tell that had been opened and gawked upon by different people. Like they'd open up something. Okay, who wants this shit? I mean, like, nah, I don't need that. Okay, and then just
That's
seal
the
it up.
thing, too.
Yeah.
Whenever my parents would send something here, my dad would always be like, just be really careful because someone's going to look at it. And I'd be like, Dad, just quit being an old guy. Like, can you, like, confide in something once in your life? Mm-hmm. And then, it turns out he was exactly right.
He was exactly right, yeah. But it could be an old guy because, like I said, that was 2005. It's been 14 years since that.
No fucking way it's changed. Much.
Yeah. Yeah, there still must be some corrupt fucks over there. Opening up some PlayStations for little Timmy.
Right now. Yeah.
Right now, little Timmy. So, I think that's the end of What Way Out Podcast for today.
Yeah.
It was pretty political. It was pretty fun.
It was.
Talked a lot about corrupt systems, like the postal office. And, thanks for checking out. We might have Lester back.
We absolutely should.
We absolutely should
I got
have
a
him
couple other gringo friends that could be funny.
Really? You want to invite him over?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that works out. We can invite some gringo motherfuckers. Tell them
we get,
Yankees
like,
go home.
Other, we get some Chileans, too, that speak English. Could be
Yeah,
funny.
but they would have to be willing to speak in English for the duration of the podcast.
There's got to be some.
There's got to be somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe we could put a call out. I mean, listen, are you moderately famous and think that you can also speak English? Yeah, it can't be some normal ass fucking guy.
Yeah.
It would be boring for the rest of the people. I mean, why are they listening to this prick?
It's got to be somebody who's got people know of.
It should be like a
You get
challenge.
Murdoch.
Yeah, but does he speak English?
Yeah.
El Elias? Yeah?
Elia, yeah.
Do you think so?
He'd be really funny.
Yeah, wow, we could totally invite him.
All right, I'll send a message.
Cool. Alrighty.
Cool.
So that was What Way Out Podcast for today. Remember that we are on Instagram at What Way Out Podcast. Look for us on Spotify. And I'm going to start uploading them now to YouTube now that I got the fucking crazy internet.
Okay.
Because there's like the last 3 or 4 I haven't uploaded yet to YouTube.
I know, yeah.
So look also in YouTube, What Way Out with a question mark. And I'm going to upload those shortly. So any closing comments?
I might be doing English classes again.
Really?
More.
Why?
Just because
Are you
I found-
unemployed?
No.
No.
I don't. I mean, I think I could just use like 2 more classes.
Okay.
Just 2 more.
Okay.
So if anybody's interested, I'm going to have more games. This is me doing like the most shitty advertisement for my own classes.
No,
But
go
anybody in
ahead.
Santiago area, if you want English classes, let me know.
At Gringo Modan?
At Gringo Modan.
Or
Yeah.
at What Way Out Podcast?
They're a lot of fun. They're dynamic. And that's what I got.
That's all I got. All right, man. Okay, so we'll see you then next week with more What Way Out Podcasts.